Well, we're down to the last week of the session, and I think we're ready for this one to be over. But with 1 week left, here's what went down this week and what we have coming up. He's Andrew, and I'm Nate, and this is the DLC's Policy Corner.
On Friday night, just after 6 p.m., we should get the budget from Executive Appropriations. While we're not anticipating any terrible cuts, we plan to give you an update early next week and a policy bite. Our recommendations are on the website, link forthcoming. Over the next week, they might find a few extra dollars in the couch cushions, so you can keep advocating for things that don't get funded on Friday night.
The only new bill we wanted to highlight this week is HB 596, Homelessness Amendments from Representative Elison. It's a big bill that does a lot, but one of the things we're watching is that it creates a new homeless services restricted account funded by nicotine tax revenues above a certain threshold, which will be made available to counties that match funds for things like new shelters, permanent supportive housing for the chronically homeless. We'd love to see it be integrated in scatter site. Behavioral health support, hopefully including intensive case management, ACT teams, and mobile crisis outreach. We hear it could be anywhere from $20 to $60 million a year.
HB 463 special education funding came up in committee this week, with a special thanks to Legislative Research and General Counsel for helping us understand this bill. We were able to speak in favor of it. The simplified version is that it increases special education funding to try to help kids with disabilities be in the general education classroom more. Unfortunately, the bill was held in committee, but there is hope for an interim study. We'll keep you posted on that.
We do want to provide a couple updates on bills we mentioned before that have made some progress. First up, we spoke in favor of our favorite P&A bill this session, SB 23 from Representative Lisenby. This requires the Division of Corporations and Commercial Code to post the contact info and website link for the DLC as a resource for information about service animals and private businesses on their site. The bill passed committee and just needs the full Senate to get to the governor.
We also spoke against SB 68 from Senator Brammer, which gives a defending party in an ADA lawsuit regarding website accessibility the right to sue if a court finds the original lawsuit was brought to make money. In addition, it tries to require a person to give a business time to fix the accessibility concern before filing a lawsuit, which the ADA does not require. We think this bill seeks to solve a problem that doesn't exist, and that it won't solve that problem even if it does, because the state cannot add requirements to the ADA. Unfortunately, it passed out of committee and is off to the full House.
The last couple of weeks, we mentioned a few bills from Representative Elison regarding mental health, HB 552, which were the Behavioral Health Commission's recommendations and the data tracking of civil commitments, and HB 572, which is the Miami Model Jail Diversion Bill. Well, they were combined into one big bill in committee this week. HB 572 is now both, which you see happen sometimes. Some concerns have been expressed about privacy and the data tracking, and we share those. The sponsor says he'll work on it. We also don't believe the jail diversion piece is detailed, so it's not clear how it works. Either way, it passed committee.
We also previously mentioned Senate Bill 181 from Senator Escamilla that added some guardrails to seclusion rooms. This bill passed out of the full Senate and is off to the House. Finally, we haven't mentioned SJR 7, the resolution that seeks to redesignate the P&A in Utah, taking it from the DLC. Right now, the bill is circled on the third reading calendar in the Senate, and we have had some productive conversations with Senator Weiler. We hope the bill remains circled, but we will keep you posted.
Well, that's a lot, but we only have 1 week to go. We'll be back early next week to give you the EAC budget, what they decided on Friday night, and then we'll be back again after the session ends to give you a full breakdown of what went down in the last week of the session. As always, you can find our bill and budget trackers, our calendar, and any of our comments or recommendations on our website, disabilitylawcenter.org/issue/public-policy. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.